Power comes through repose, but I seek the silence. Freak with violence beneath the eyes of the secret sirens. I'm Morpheus, morph the Morpheus through time in the matrix. Face it, I'm greatness immortalized, basic. Fought to rise for the prize, in these times is thankful. Now I formulate my rhymes while my mind is tranquil. Peace, I meditate and release. Know that stress can decease, and that's saying the least. But listen, you can't convert me to suburban mind state. My rhymes migrate on a journey through time space. Just give me my space, need some time away from the socials. The masses try weigh in, but lies, they never hold weight. Old mates hold a place in the mind, trying to get my soul straight with this patience and time. On the grind with my 7 G's awaiting to shine. Too busy smoking these cues, I lost my place in the line. Said, it's fucking good to be back, my people. It seriously is. Here with the most special guest in the world, little Spot, my little fucking cat, man. Yes, honestly, I'm so gassed to be back on this podcast doing shit. You might be wondering where I've been at, probably not, but yeah, it really is. It's fucking good to be back on this content grind. Good to be back interacting with you because, yeah, I love just fucking getting comments, just talking about music, and you know, being able to reply and start interaction. Like I love just networking, you know what I'm saying, and just really just connecting with people. And yeah, I fucking spoke about it a bunch, but I really hope you're well. It's good to be chatting again. Yeah, where have I been at? Basically, I've just been on a fucking deep spiritual journey, to be honest with you. It's the only way I can really put it. I've realised through this example movement and through my content and my music, I'm trying to share an energy with you. You know, my sort of mission is to share this feeling that I have of just love, of gratitude, of just power as well. Like, I really feel powerful due to being in tune with certain natural laws and just it being in tune with divinity. And I'm really trying to emit that vibe and share that with you. And I realised I can't do that if I'm not feeling that vibe 100%, you know, and I'm not feeling that energy. So I really just needed to take the time away just to work on myself, really, I guess. That's why the reason why I speak to that little rap, I started saying power comes through repose, but I seek the silence, right? Repose just means like sitting in silence. Basically, yeah, that comes from the master key system, actually. This book right here, fucking knowledge, man. This is my Bible. I'm reading it every morning for fucking ages. Yeah, basically, I've just been really just sitting with myself and just really just thinking about the mission, thinking about where I'm headed. What this book, the master key system, really taught me is that in order to manifest something, which, you know, for me is this example movement, success of this example movement, you have to have a perfect, clear-cut ideal. You have to know exactly what your vision looks like, what success looks like, before you can manifest that. And yeah, I guess that's what I've just been really trying to figure out, what the success of this movement looks like. And I really think that's just people coming together around this music and creating the best music ever. Yeah, I just really needed. I think I just got so caught up in working, getting shit done, trying to progress the movement, that I sort of lost sight of the essence of it, which is the music. I hate it when making music begins to feel like a chore. And yeah, these past few weeks I've really been reconnecting with the feeling that I had when I first started making music. Just where I guess the only way I can describe it is like a sort of like childish, not in a bad way, but like in an innocent way, of just like getting really excited over the music, you know, like making certain beats. I'm just like, what the fuck, like, this is crazy. Yeah, I love doing that shit, man. Hey, come on. But yeah, basically, I've been performing quite a lot. Sort of while I was away these past few weeks, I've done like 2 or 3 shows DJing, and I actually rapped for my first time on stage. It's only at a little gig, just a sort of little party really, but it was perfect because it didn't matter. It didn't matter if I fucked up, if I sounded whack or whatever. It just really was a good practice, you know. It's so dope just to be able to be on stage and hear myself rapping through a sound system, and you know, it's because my dream, my mission is to be performing in front of people, and I can't just jump the gun and go and perform in front of hundreds of people. Like, got to start in front of 50 people, in front of 100 people, and just really get the groove of performing. Like, I realised you can't get good at performing without performing. It's like doing stand-up, you know. You've got to go up and bomb hundreds of times before you're good at it. And honestly, I realised like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I was just up there just thinking to myself, like, man, this is the fucking feeling right here. Even when you're spitting to a bunch of people that don't even really fuck with hip-hop, it's so much fun, man. Just feeling the energy, just getting on the vibe. Like, yes, it's fucking brilliant, yo. I'm really, really so excited about life. Fucking just in the most incredible place I've ever been in my life. And I feel so ready now just to get back and get on the content grind, get back on sharing this energy with you, get back on just connecting with people, and just really sharing this music, you know. Like I said, I think I've really got too caught up in bringing new people to the movement and generating content that I forgot to be sharing my music with you, you know. I forgot to I was still making projects, but I haven't really been putting them out, you know. Before, I was releasing a beat tape every week, and I'm just ready. I'm ready to be back on it. And another thing that I'm really fucking excited to share with you is these raps. That was the biggest thing that this performance gave me, was just the confidence just to put it out there. Because there's a couple of people at this performance that were actually real hip hop heads, and they couldn't believe it was my first performance, and they was digging it, man. Because basically I brought through a bunch of my beats and a bunch of Dilla beats, and I was just spitting, I was just straight spitting. It's fucking knowledge. And some people really fucked with it, and it just made me realise, you know, these whole time, like, the reason why I haven't put out the raps is because I'm just a bit of a perfectionist. I keep thinking like, oh, my voice isn't good enough, my voice isn't going to do justice for the bars, and oh, my delivery isn't good enough, or oh, people ain't going to fuck with it because where I'm from, or because, you know, just bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It's all fucking dogma that your ego attaches to, you know. And I'm just ready, man. I'm ready. I've been writing all these raps. I've realised freestyling is the way as well. Like, when I just freestyle into the mic, like, magic happens, you know. I come up with the craziest flows, and some of the craziest bars I've come up with, like mad wordplay, it's just been off the dome, you know. It's like I think it's like making beats, and even like being on the decks or anything, even doing podcasting like this, like, not having a plan and allowing yourself just to tap into the moment and even into God and just your inner, like, self. I think that produces the magic, and that's where real skill and real talent shines, you know. But yeah, so basically I'm just going to be releasing tons of music. I've got fucking, you know, I made 13 projects in like 2 days or something a few months ago. They're all just sat there ready to release, so yeah, I'm going to be on that. I'm going to fucking get out these raps out there. Going to be making lots of content. I really want to push my YouTube, you know, and start, rather than just a podcast, I want to have, you know, loads of videos of me making beats. I want to do little vlog-esque videos as well, of just my adventures raving and DJing and performing and traveling the world, you know. Because most of my travels are based in London at the minute, and up north in the UK, like Leeds and things like that. But even them journeys, I want to share with you so much. I really can't describe to you this position I'm in at the minute. Like, I know this is the brink of greatness. This is where our lives flourish, you know. For me, I really believe next year is the year of traveling, right? Gonna travel the world. Like, first destination, America. I've got to come see my man Risk, because fucking, I just know the energy is gonna be incredible. It already is over social media, so when we link up with the Mussolini and Johnny Dutch and all that, Risk, man, it's gonna be fucking ridiculous. It's gonna be ridiculous, man. I know I'm gonna be in my element when I finally come to America and see you guys, or like mostly people watching, I think are from America. Cause yeah, I just where I live down here in the UK, there's definitely good places in the UK, but around where I live is very, I don't know, the only way I can describe it feels low vibrational. Yeah, what I'm saying, where I'm from in the UK, the only way I can really describe it is like low vibrational. Like when I got to London and see Harv, I just feel so just energized and just ready to fucking take over the world. And even when I'm down there, I find it so much easier to find solutions to my problems, and it feels like answers just beam to me. And I'm finding that more and more down here as I cleanse my space, as I meditate more and just cultivate energy, right? But yeah, I find as soon as I come back down here, it just feels like there's a dampener on my vibe, you know. Especially when I get up in the mornings, like it's quite hard to be motivated and to get up early and fucking get my shit done. Excuse me. And I'm really excited to get out of it. But I did come to the realization that I'm definitely here for a reason. I wouldn't just be randomly thrown in this place where it's quite difficult to thrive in terms of my music career and things, because you know there is absolutely zero hip hop scene down here where I live, and yeah, I think it's for a reason, you know. And I'm slowly starting to see it, how this movement is one of the things that makes it so special, is how I guess like separated I am from the epicenter of the culture, you know. Sorry man, I fucking love my cats, bro. Yeah, basically I think that being from the UK, and it's not just from the UK, it's like where I'm at, like to be honest, where I live at is like a retirement place, you know, where people come to retire and just chill. There's no fucking parties, there's no whatever. And I think, you know, it's really, that might even be what half of what gives me the drive just to get out there and meet new people and explore the world. You know, maybe if I was from a more busy and active place, it wouldn't be the same. But yeah, I love contemplating shit like this. I've really been pondering recently, like, I think that before we come into this life, we choose a lot of the circumstances that we go through. Like, I feel like we choose the parents that we have, we choose the people that we engage with and that we form bonds with. We choose certain situations of hardship to be in. Because I think we're here to learn lessons and to develop our soul, and just to just grow. I think that's why we're here, just to grow. You know, there's so many things that we go through in life that we just can't give an answer to, and can't you know, think like, oh, why would this happen to me? But I feel like later on in your life, maybe it doesn't happen for everything, but you come to the realization like, damn, like, that kind of needed to happen. Like, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I think that's another thing that can drive us every day, just thinking, I'm gonna make everything I've been through worth it, you know? I think that's the, I don't know, you know, I was really pondering in the shower this morning. I was like, you know, no matter what hardships I face or any obstacles that appear, no matter how fucking Goliath they are, Like, I'll take them on in order to manifest this movement, this music, manifest the success of this movement, this music. Not just the success, but the appreciation of it, not in terms of validation, but in terms of like people getting value from the music and it actually impacting their lives and their energy. And yeah, I was talking with my mate Tom when we drove up to London the other day, just about music and its vibration. Like, back when we was in school, a lot of people listened to the same music, and this music is all everyone listens to music about, talking about sad things, talking about being depressed, talking about killing yourself, talking about doing loads of drugs, you know what I'm saying, doing loads of drugs from a place of I can't think of the word, but from a bad place, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this music was not necessarily deifying or promoting, or glorifying, but this is what this music was spreading. We were saying, like, this must have had such an impact on us when we was younger. To be honest, I never really listened to the same music as everyone else. I was always on this hip hop, especially like back when I was in school, early school. I'd love fucking J. Rue the Damager, Gangstar. I loved Logic as well, man. And I feel like a lot of that music was spreading positivity, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not just that, like, especially J. Rue the Damager, like, man was spreading knowledge. Like, listening back to his music now, like, I didn't even understand half what he was rapping about when I was younger, like that. And yeah, I really think that's what hip hop was all about. I was sat yesterday having a smoke, right, in this park near my house, and I was just talking to this random man. We just got really deep talking about just writing, not just music, but poetry, and I was telling him all about my hip hop and the rapping, and then we was talking about the society that we live in, mostly like in the UK. He was talking about the government and all that, just how it's all sort of gone to shit, basically. We was talking about food and things like that, about how when he was younger, his mum would say, hey, go out and hunt some pheasants, go out and, like, when he was like 10 years old, they would fend for themselves. They would go out and just pick spuds from the fields just to eat. And look at us now, we're relying on supermarkets and all that. We were really talking about how this is what we got to express in our music and in our writing. And it really just helped me think, like, the whole purpose of this rapping and the whole purpose of this example to God is just to spread this knowledge, I think that's the reason why I've come across a lot of this knowledge, is because of my purpose to spread this message, and just to, and I feel like, it's not even that people don't have this knowledge, because I've had the same thing where reading this book, The Master Key System and the User Guide to Balance, I actually knew a lot of these things, I just didn't really internalize them. And especially Charles Honnell in The Master Key, the way he puts these concepts, which are actually quite simple concepts, when he puts them in such a scientific way, you can't deny it. Especially your ego can't deny it. And it really, that's what I want to do with this music. Like, it's not like I'm coming from a place of knowing more than people, or being I can't really think of the word, but I think my purpose, or at least the artist's purpose, right, is to open your mind and to make you contemplate on things. Like Nina Simone said, the artist's duty is to express the times. And I think that's the realest shit ever spoke, because when you're writing music, I feel like that can also be broken down in so many different ways, because I feel like as an artist, it's your duty to express your time right now and express where you're at in your mind, but you also need to express what's going on in the world right now and what everyone's going through on not just on an individual level, you know. And I think that's what the latter is what I struggled with at the start of my writing raps. Like, I just didn't really know how to express myself in my music. That's something that you've probably heard it. J. Cole has a verse on the end of Logic's track Africarian, right? I think they called the little secret bit like acceptance, yeah. And yeah, this verse, what Cole said really resonated with me, right? But that's not the biggest lesson I learned from it, because, you know, he's talking about wanting to be a star and sort of chasing validation and things. But I just, when I listened to that verse, you know, because when I heard it, when Logic released Everybody, like, years ago, you know, obviously I fucked with it hard, but recently I re-listened to it and I really internalized it. And just the way J. Cole was rapping, and like, it's the way he says the words, you can just feel the emotion. And that's what I've realised. Like, for so long when I was writing raps, you know, I was doing really complex wordplay, mad flows and bars, but the words didn't hold any weight. They didn't hold any emotion. It was kind of empty. Now when I write the raps, I realise it doesn't matter what the words you're saying are, but they have to mean something to you. They have to hold some kind of emotion, some kind of energy, in order for someone to feel it. That just makes perfect sense, man. Like, music is vibration, music is energy. If you're not putting your energy into it, why is anyone gonna fuck with it? But yeah, it's been a really chill podcast, yo. It's really just, I can't describe how good it is to be back with you, you know, making this music again, putting it out there, doing this podcast and all that. Yeah, I just love how my little cat Spot was here. I've been like meditating with him recently. He comes up every morning. I really think cats are spiritual as fuck, mate. I think we can really learn a lot from cats, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, honestly, I really hope you're well. Like I said a million times, good to be back. Please leave me a comment. Let's have conversations. Let's fucking chat. Oh, hey. Yeah, let's just fucking take over the world together, you know what I'm saying? Let's share this energy, guys. Even though I'm full of energy and, you know, I've got all this fucking shit going on, I know you do too, and, yeah, I want to share it between us, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like we can come together and just connect over this music, over this, over spirituality, over knowledge, and just over life. We can do something amazing, you know? We can do something never ever done before. Yeah, real shit, my people. Take care of yourselves. Peace and love. Let's fucking do this.